Hey guys, Naisha here, just an average girl. And I know I'm on a little hiatus right now on video making because I've been really cranking up on writing and stuff. I got the inspiration bug and I just want to write out as much as I can before I get writer's block again because I really like my series Knights of Iran. You can find it on Tapas and other. You can find it on the description below. I'll post them where you can read the web novel. I'm working very hard to try and see if I can make it into a web comic, and I'm very excited about that because I found amazing artists and people that would like to, put this together. I did happen to do a nice little video hosted by Cjack from Cjack Productions. He's the one that did that Agretzico review that he invited me to. We did another video again where me, Diecast Norbs, and Patriot Prime, we all got together and we did just our thoughts about big mechs, like from Transformers to GoBots and, just all what makes mechs amazing. Hopefully I'll be doing some videos real soon, if not shorts, we'll see. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like and subscribe to these amazing YouTubers, Cjack Productions, Diecast Norbs, and Patriot Prime. Without further ado, here is the video.
Big O! Final stage!
Well, Miss Ina, the Kurgan will have to leave without me. I have found the place where I am to die.
Come on. Oh, snap, I am. Wait, okay. What's up? Oh, snap, crackle, pop. I'm sloppy. CJ, I gotta do some editing.
Whatever happens in the video stays in the video.
Right?
Word.
All right. What's up, everybody? Cjack here, and welcome to the final review of Season X of the Cjack Reviews. I have right here one of my co-hosts. The other ones will be here shortly. Patriot Prime will be here shortly, and Just the Average Girl will be here also shortly. But right now, I have Diecast Norbs, Galactic Hooligan, back again. And this time, we are all going to talk about giant mecha robos. And
there we go.
Yep. Norbs, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good. Okay. I know you introduced me just now and everything, but Diecast Norbs, Galactic Hooligan. And there we go. So I just wanted to make sure I actually got a chance to do that. And I'm over with the show. See you guys later.
That's the part, right?
That's it.
Well, Norbs, how have you been doing first, sir?
I've actually been doing really well, actually. I can't complain at all or anything like that. Things have actually been looking up. Now we're actually talking about, things that I'm actually super passionate about tonight and everything like that, which is actually going to be the giant robots and everything of the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s and the 2001s and the 3000s and the 3001s.
and beyond.
Yeah, exactly. So
in a nutshell, if you're into mechas of any kind, this is that special. We're gonna do that. Oh, and look at that! Here we go.
So sorry about that. Like I said,
just an average girl.
You're fine. And what we have here dropping in by is just the average girl. How are you doing?
Oh wait, is this live? What?
Yeah.
Oh snap! Then I will zip. I will zip there. But yes. Sorry for being late. Sorry.
It happened. You're fine.
Hello, there
good.
we go. I was about to say, just an average girl. Well. We see you back again.
Back again. I decided to switch
I gotta
it
figure
up.
out why in the world am I foggy. Hold on.
No, you're perfectly fine.
Could be your glasses too, because I actually had to defog mine just a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, for whatever reason, there's like this weird glaze, and I don't know what.
See, all this stuff actually stays in the video too, and everything like that. You know, technical difficulties are a thing. Since I actually had the grand technical difficulty a few days ago and everything, you know, and that was actually pretty epic to me. You know,
Right?
yeah.
And not
When you guys were doing the Star Trek.
Yeah, yeah, that was actually fun.
Yeah, but we made it work. It was interesting because it adds character. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was telling the audience, in a nutshell, this will be my last performance until August. I'm taking a 3-month hiatus. In the meantime, while Naisha's getting ready, in the meantime, for my content viewers, be sure to check out the playlist. I'm preparing you guys. I like to call it the best of CJ, CJ Productions. I'm categorizing all of my playlists, whether it's my seasons 1 through X, or I'm making right now like packs, like my Marvel pack reviews, my DC pack reviews for people who are new to the channel. So I say to myself, I was telling Norb, Naish, that what if they missed all these reviews? You know, scrolling back will take some time. So what I decided to do was put DC, Marvel, anime in 3 different categories and drop them Wednesday of each week while I'm gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
My original work. So they'd be like, oh, I missed this review. Oh, I didn't know he did a review on this. You know, it's kind of like the best of when you're on vacation. You know, that's all.
Nice,
Okay,
nice.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But enough about me, though. So, Average Girl, how you been? What's going on? What's new with you?
I can't complain. I've been on a little hiatus myself because I've been working on my story, and I mean, I'm
Good.
very excited about it because I found somebody that is working on the script version of the webcomic. I found an artist that I really, really love their style, and I can envision, you know, my characters. So I'm trying to see if I should probably pay for the first one myself. Maybe see if I can encourage people that if they like the first page, you know, get some support. And in return, I'm also working on artwork to give back as a thank you for their support. So probably do a Kickstarter to get the first book going, but I love where it's going. And I mean, eventually I will get back to, you know, videos and stuff, because I've been, you know, writing some ideas down and, you know, just talking to people who have been commenting and whatnot. I even still have an Uproot video, because I got both some products that I want to try from Uproot, which is a fur cleaning product that picks up fur from carpets and
Oh,
and
you've
all
been
that
busy.
Nice.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff. I still got those that Lego project. I've done 2 so far, so I still have to do the Iron Man one, and I know that's going to be a lot.
You're so much better than me. You're so much better than me. I have not gotten a chance to do my Optimus Prime just yet. Meanwhile, everybody, know that Just an Average Girl is actually right here is actually trying to really just make sure that I actually keep my ass up with like getting my own art projects going and everything like that. I've actually been on a hiatus from art for a while and everything like that, you know. So
as you should.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
not hiatus, but come back. Yeah.
Right. So like I've since then I've actually kind of like fallen into video for quite a while and everything like that. But she's actually been giving me a lot of inspiration, a lot of introspection and everything like that. Kind of like my art Sherpa, really, you know? So
well, no, because
like,
he has a really amazing story, and he, you know, I can't wait for him to bring it out and show the world.
It's true. No, everybody has a story, like my grandma says. So we're gonna dive right in. We're waiting for Patriot Prime to come in. He'll be here soon. I'm sure.
Sorry. Let me just get back to what I was actually saying before. So she's actually trying to become. She's actually being like my art Sherpa right now and everything like that. So So I appreciate that altogether and everything like that. You know. Also, my internet's actually gonna suck. So let me tell you something. I'm gonna be in and out and everything like that. Just like
this.
Oh. No.
I think her client. I think his client is using the internet as well. They're sharing a bandwidth. You know how that goes. So
Yes.
just like it did just now. Sorry, go ahead.
Would you ever
That was it.
consider like getting one of those expanders where it kind of strengthens the Wi-Fi?
Oh, it actually has more to deal with what we're actually paying for Wi-Fi right now, I think. You know what I mean? Because
Gotcha.
so we were actually kind of like budgeting and everything like that. And one of the things that actually, because like sometimes you could actually be on a live stream and it rocks. You know what I mean? But then other times it's just like, F you, Norbs.
You're like, what the fudge,
everything that
man?
you're trying to do.
Right.
Exactly. You know?
Now,
So
show of hands. I know we're supposed to be talking about big robots, but as you can see, I'm wearing Transformers and whatnot. So I didn't know if we were all wearing different, robot examples and are there Gundam Wing shirts and stuff, or
There are. I got some. I just didn't get around to picking it up. I'm just mad at myself because I had a Star Trek shirt. I did team up with Norb when we did the lower decks, and I was trying to do a switch, but I couldn't find my Starfleet long sleeve white shirt. That's what's right. So here's the irony. So, but it's okay. I always, this is my default to wear anyway. Everybody knows the Decepticons.
dirty Decepticons.
Dirty Decepticons. So stupid.
Well, yes, they took his car away, so we know how to get him.
Right. Yeah. So diving right in. Like I said, we'll wait for Jace. You two. In the meantime, for everybody who's interested, check out Diecast Norbs, Galactic Hooligan. I'll leave the description below to his channel, and just the average girl to check out what's going on with her. Right now, we're gonna dive right into robots that are big, sometimes small, and the ones that just created the entire, pretty much huge genre of anime in the 80s. Like Norb was making it specific. So we'll start off with you, Norb. So what got you into robots in the first place? Like, what series really screamed your name?
When I was a little kid, I used to be into. I was really into Shogun Warriors, and
Okay.
so.
I love that though. Yeah.
And as a little boy, I was really into Godzilla, and so let me bring my Godzilla down.
His childhood is preceding.
Oh, so just an average girl actually did this one bit of me where she's actually playing the My Buddy thing. She's got to send that to you. Please send that to him.
Oh,
I will.
So she's actually got me rolling down the hill in a tricycle, and she's playing My Buddy, and I've actually got Godzilla in my hands and everything, which is epic because this is my dude for a long time. Well, let me tell you, back then, they actually had this thing called Shogun Warriors and everything. So in which case, they actually threw in most of the giant robots of Japan and everything back then and everything. They had Mazinger, they had Guy King, they had Combattler 5, they had Raideen, they had everybody big on one umbrella. They had Get a Robo, they had Daguard Ace, and
I heard that one.
And for Marvel, they made it a comic book, and so
I know that.
That's I sent you like quite a few things.
Patriot
Pride.
I forgot that I got a new phone last week. Have not set it up on my computer, so I plugged it in thinking the webcam would work. Oh no, I got to install new drivers. I've got to update software.
I figured.
That's what I've been doing, and I was getting really pissed off, but it's okay because I got a mic. I've already
on the
killed
contrary.
that one.
Damn. On the contrary, we just started. So you got impeccable timing. Ask Naisha.
Yep. No,
That's what I do.
And Norb was on a roll. Damn it. There you go.
Norbs is gone. There he is.
There you go. As soon as you came in, Patriot, I was just like, I gotta go. See you later.
I understand.
He's going to be glitching in the Matrix for quite a while. So.
Oh yeah, I'm actually going to be glitching in and out, everybody. So internet
happens.
sex in my hand. I'm actually using a Model T to power my my hub here and
Model
everything.
T.
So every so often, I'll go off and I'll crank it for a little while and everything. That's what I do.
Show those again because you glitched out for a minute.
Okay, so I'm actually going to be cranking out the Model T. Or are you talking about my Godzilla, my only friend? He's wonderful. But okay, so Patriot knows exactly what I'm talking about. Shogun Warriors. Old school Shogun Warriors were the shit,
Launching fists, launching missiles. Godzilla was one of them.
Yep. They actually had King Battler 5. They had Raideen. Well, they had Raideen. They had Mazinger. I don't have Mazinger right now. They had Guy King. Guy King was actually always one of my favorites. And so they actually had a simultaneous comic book that actually went along with that was actually done by Marvel. And that was one of the things that actually led me into giant robots and everything, And then there was, I don't remember if Micronauts actually came in before Shogun Warriors or if it was the other way around. But one way or the other, I actually got into Shogun Warriors and everything, where I actually traveled all over the place with Godzilla in hand and everything. And every place I was, he was in when I was a little kid. And let me tell you something. Those were some good times, and that's what actually started getting me into giant robots.
Now, it was actually, speaking of Godzilla, the way you're glitching, you look like an old Godzilla movie.
That's how I planned it. That's how you planned it.
Godzilla son. No.
My favorite is one they would go.
I'm going to hell for that one.
Oh no.
What exactly are Micronauts? Is it equivalent to,
they're smaller than regular knots.
Okay.
This is why I have you on here, dude. This is why I have you on here.
And just think, you are going to see me in person.
So, Micronauts were these small little guys and everything that were actually like no more than about 3 inches and everything like that. Some of them actually came where you could actually take them apart and everything like that. Some people actually came with wings and all this other jazz. They actually had a whole storyline for it over here. It was a part of the Microman. It was actually a part
of the Marvel Comics series, and there was actually a Marvel Comics series of them, and they actually had their little wars and battles within the microverse, kind of like the Ant-Man universe thing.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And that's why I chronically masturbate.
Dude, Jake, Patriot, wait, pause. Patriot, he hella recovered you, dude. And he came back to a masturbate. Oh my God.
And that's where I won't recover. He's going to freeze up, and I'm not going to be like, oh, sorry.
But speaking of Patriot, let me give him a proper introduction. Thank you, too. You can check out Patriot Prime. I'll leave you a description below. He does everything that's Transformers and beyond. Check out his latest videos where he does greatest reviews of all times. And you too can get an awesome Patriot Prime hat just for the small cost of your soul.
That is so awesome. I want a hat now. And a t-shirt.
Oh yeah, he's doing the next level stuff I need to start doing. But go ahead, Norb.
I forgot to bring my pint glass. I should have had that up here too.
Oh yeah, you do have pint glass. You're not joking about that either.
No.
Yeah. Oh, Norb, what's up? Audio?
Can you hear us? No.
He needs to sign back in. No problem. Norb has technical difficulties. He'll be back, folks. So, Prime, in the meantime, what have you been up to, sir?
This month has been terrible. I am so behind on reviews and everything that's going on. Of course, if you follow me on Facebook,
I don't have a studio, so I'm
both of my wife's parents end up in the hospital with heart problems. Dylan got the worst case of poison ivy I've ever seen on a kid, and he dealt with that for about a week. Then we went off on a little mini vacation last weekend, so hopefully everything's kind of tying down. My wife's mother is back home, but her father is still in Cleveland with a respirator in because he got pneumonia.
Damn. And I feel bad about getting you over here. Well, best wishes.
Hey, man, I'm ready for a break. Dylan and I are actually going to a local Comic-Con tomorrow just to get out and about. So looking forward to that.
Now, I saw recently you built a retro gaming area. Is that in your house?
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Dude, you saw those arcades tonight? That's very impressive, dude.
It
started out Christmas. Dylan wanted a Pac-Man machine. So, from Santa Claus. So we got that, and I thought, well, you can't just have one arcade machine. So I found a Street Fighter one on sale. Then on Facebook Marketplace, there was a guy down the road who was selling 4 cabinets, and we bought 2 off of him. And then the Terminator 2 one, I had to get a Terminator 2. I mean, talking about robots that influence your lives. So I bought Terminator 2, and now we got 5 arcade machines and a pinball machine downstairs.
Nice.
And it just happened, didn't it? You had no plan whatsoever. You're like, it's convenient. Screw it.
Yeah. It just
No, I mean, dude, think about it. If somebody was selling, no, Naisha, if somebody was selling all that stuff, and then you picked up one, it's like having a tattoo. It's addicting. I get it.
Well, no, because I mean,
Fortunately, I don't have the room
turtle.
for a lot. Maybe get one more, so it's not going to be like these, but still, they're a little bit more expensive than these.
No, you got to look for the Ninja Turtles arcade because I always loved Turtles in Time. I've always loved, that one. So if you find that, more power to you.
Yeah, that's a legend too. That and the
it's got to be Mortal Kombat. Listen,
there we go.
Talk for a second. I'm going to run down and get some. I'll be right back.
No problem. And while he's coming back, you're fine, Norm. And while you're coming back, so Nye, your turn here. So what got you into any kind of mecha? Like, what are your favorite genre of mecha that you can bring over here that influenced you as a nerd?
Well, I mean, I would have to go with the G1 series of Transformers because that was my babysitter. And, it was just that, because my dad, he was a state trooper and all that stuff. So you barely saw him during the day. So I'm sitting down, I'm watching TV, I'm watching G.I. Joe, I'm falling in love with Flint and Duke. And all that stuff. But the minute it is time for Transformers, there he is in his patriotic, colors, Optimus Prime, being all bold, being all father figure, John Wayne like.
Well, wait a second. Let me ask you this question. Now, is Transformers a mech series or is it an alien series?
It's both, because they're a mechanical alien. No. They're mechanical aliens. I mean, they came from outer space.
Right.
Robots in the skies.
Right.
So yeah.
See, when I think of mecha, I think of anything that you can actually drive, that you can pilot, and that sort of thing, right?
Oh.
Preacher, what's your take?
Well, I got you, nice. Wait. What about Headmasters then?
No, because that's a union of two. That's a union of two beings coming together as one.
Oh,
that is true. You got a good point, Norm.
Oh, look at you with the Mike's Hard Lemonade. And your Patriot Prime. Son of a so-and-so.
Endorse.
I'm going to get merch soon. Me, okay? And then we'll see.
Naisha, can you imagine Norm with his... Wait, if he has a pint glass, I have him going like this? Galactic Hooligan now.
I think that needs to happen.
But I did send you the My Buddy video. So I didn't know if you wanted to, or his My Godzilla, as I call it.
My God,
did you guys see this?
Ooh, look at
crap.
that! What?
3D
My
printer?
friend Firetox, who does 3D printing, printed me a little version of this. I thought I had it handy, but I don't.
So cool.
When I got 5,000 subscribers, then when I hit 15K, he made a life-size version of it.
That's very cool.
And of course, it's got the Patriot 15,000, one of one.
One of one.
Because that's solid. That's solid printing right there. I love it. Because I mean, I got into 3D printing. I was printing street sharks. I wanted to print gargoyles, and I'm like, my material started acting up, and I don't know whether it's because there's too much air going on and it's messing with the temperature. So no, I would love to talk to him and make sure.
One thing
I got all that stuff.
One thing I'm looking for to 3D print, I will not rest until I get a Ronin Warrior helmet, life size, up to scale.
Nice. Oh, what is that?
Is that from V?
Yes.
Ah! Oh my goodness!
This is a
blaster from the aliens. That is so cool.
That's pretty badass, dude.
He made these for me too.
You got twins.
I think.
Because I am a huge V fan.
I think Nye was just geeking out.
She geeked out like a motherfucker.
Yeah, how people were staying up late to watch that, and the intro to the song.
That's pretty bad.
That is actually a replica from the show. One of the prop replicas.
I love that.
It's like Logan's Run and whatnot. But no, while you're signing back on, so you're up too. I'm just going one by one, guys. What? Oh, that's so cool. It's a pop.
Yes. Oh yes, that's what the aliens look like. Oh, I gotta watch that movie all over again. Because
the series of the movie. The series wasn't bad though. Huh?
Sorry, it was a series. Yes, it was a series. Yeah. But you got to give them props for the fact that they were wearing, a mask and then an alien mask and then a human. It was beautiful.
I'll tell you the makeup effects where they peel their face off.
That was my favorite.
Still holds up today. Some of the other effects don't, But it came out in 1982.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
it
To
but it
this
still holds its
day,
own.
that
Right.
story holds up so good.
does.
Ignore
You
the
know-
series though. The first 2 miniseries is where it's at. The series
Mhm.
it got cheap and bad.
Yeah, no. I stopped after V: The
Oh.
Final Battle. I refused to watch the TV series and all that stuff. I refused to watch the new one, even though they brought Diana back in the new one. I couldn't watch. The
I'm
new
with you
one.
now. Mm-hmm.
The
You
new
wanna-
one, it lost what made the original so scary. And we're out of giant robots for now.
I know.
What made the original
now.
so scary was the Nazism to it.
Yes.
They
Yeah,
all
okay.
stood up there in their red uniforms. Oh, we're your friends. And you just find out slowly and surely what they turn into. And then when they modernize it, they're like, oh, let's not offend anybody with the whole Nazi thing. Yes, offend, make it scary. That's the point.
Right. Because that's what scary should be. It should actually be in your face, and it should actually be like something that if you sleep on it and you dream about it, you're going to wake up with nightmares, and that's the way it should be. And I love that.
And I'm
People
sorry,
don't
I
watch-
love the gerbil scene. That was my all-time
Yes.
favorite.
I don't even remember the whole entire series or anything like that, so I actually have to go back and take a look at it.
Make it
Again,
realistic.
I
People
think
make it realistic.
the series is on Tubi, but I don't know where you can find the miniseries unless you buy it on Blu-ray from
Oh.
Amazon.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say
okay.
Amazon Prime, but you have to like rent it or something like that.
Okay, you want to know something, guys? I'm actually really into Buck Rogers in the 21st century, and I haven't
Mhm.
seen that thing in forever, too. The very intro was always the thing that actually always caught me, where he's perilously going through time and everything like that, going down the time tunnel. And like, right. And then all of a sudden, it just grandiosely goes into the future and everything. And I always love that.
And one
And
thing
I
I
wonder
said,
if I can find that on Tubi.
Buck Rogers, yes. I
Really?
watched it a few months ago. And it's kind of disappointed me because in the future, all the women wore bikinis, and now they don't.
Right? Right? Like,
Metal silver bikinis, and the guys all had their 70s hair still, but
there are a few things that I actually wanted in this, metal silver bikinis, jetpacks, and flying cars. And,
laser guns.
And my flying car.
And where's my robot? The only thing we actually have an AI now is in Snapchat and everything like that. And I just want a real robot next to me, just hanging out with me and everything, doing stuff, getting into trouble.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Oh,
is my
good times.
friend?
Maybe we can all get together and do that, like a Buck Rogers V special.
So
I'll take notes. Mhm.
every one of you is going to TFCon October, right?
Yes.
Yes. That's
You
Yeah.
get to meet
Yep.
my crazy
That's
ass
right, guys.
in person.
That's right. TFCon in October. Your boy will be in Florida. If you want to stop by and say hi, I'm gonna be joining these 3 miscreants. But yes, definitely going down there.
Yeah, the whole crew's going to be there. I mean, Bert the Stormtrooper, Rodimus Primal, Engineer Hoist,
As well.
Deluxe Baldwin.
Engineer Hoist. I like that.
So
I'm
this
gonna-
actually looks like it's going to be great.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna see about try to stay with you in the meantime for that process, whatever. But
All right, cool.
yeah,
actually,
let me
I'm
get
gonna-
back on because I gotta get off soon.
Actually,
So,
wait, where? Sorry, guys. That was me. That was me.
you're
I was
fine.
actually trying to beat Tubi yesterday with trying to get a Nintendo Switch for $7. So that's the reason why that was on.
What you say, Joe?
I can't.
Yeah. So like, if you like, Nai's actually going to be down there. Like, so I know she like we're actually going to share like an area over there and everything. You should, if you anything else, right? The more the merrier, right? We should actually like all hang out there and everything like that. You know what I mean?
I'll take note.
Patriot, bring Bert the Stormtrooper. We'll get everybody in.
Stormtrooper.
Like, are you guys going to actually stay in the resort over by SeaWorld or any hotels near there? Or
We're staying right there. Bert went ahead and got the room because I'm flying. Bert lives in Tampa, an hour away from Orlando. So I'm flying in to Tampa to visit Bert for a couple days. Then we're driving to Orlando, staying at the hotel, driving back to his house for a couple days, and I'm flying back home. So I'm going to make a whole week of it.
okay, nice.
May
nice,
as well.
nice.
Yeah, and
Wait, does anybody else actually have premium passes? Because I decided to get the premium. Yes, because I really needed to. I needed to like actually make it like to see the whole entire thing. The only thing I'm not doing so far is I'm not doing the build your own robot thing because it was $80 and screw that noise but I really do want to build one though, like the last time they actually had Strong Arm and everybody was actually building the F out of her and I was just like, oh, Strong Arm, I really want to build her. Yeah.
So then I guess I'll have to keep my robot under lock and key because whatever I build, I'm keeping.
I know that's right, girl.
So you say.
Right. So you say. All right, but let me get back on topic. I'm sorry, guys. So
there was a topic.
Right. So Days, what clearly I can't get a hint got you into giant robots in the first place?
Let me think about it. Let me use my thinking scratcher.
Yes.
I am not. Better be careful. It's scratching my healthy smoke stacks. That's an original G1 Prime right there.
Old school.
It would be these guys. I mean, 1984 was a big year for robots for me. I mean, you got the Transformers, and then I was introduced to the Terminator. Mm-hmm. But we're talking giant robots. It's the Transformers. I have been fascinated.
Now,
yes.
Was it Transformers, or can you actually think of a time where you actually went back even further, and there might have actually been like a giant robot that actually might have actually caught your eye back then and everything like that? Because for me, it was Shogun Warriors, and maybe Battle of the Planets and everything like that. Because we actually did have. I'm actually considering.
G-Force, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually considering the Fiery Phoenix a mech because it was drivable. It actually combined like 5 different vehicles to become like that was actually like a more giantesque vehicle and everything that turned into this flaming phoenix when it was actually like.
Educate me. What's that series from?
Battle
of the Planets
or Space Ninja Team Gatchaman.
Yeah, okay. But over in America they dumbed it down for us.
Of course.
Yeah, I remember that when they all were like birds and everything. What was the bad guy's name? Zoltan. He had the Cyclonus ears.
Zoltan. So Cyclonus ears.
He did have the Cyclonus ears. Yeah, he really did. Long nose thing or whatever, you know what I mean? And yeah, it was great.
For myself, it was, believe it or not, Transformers. Transformers was my home to die. I'm with Nye and Patriot on this. Believe it or not, I was 7 years old. You gotta remember, I'm the middle child in this whole group right here. It was Voltron. Lion Force, Voltron.
Okay, yeah. I never knew about the Force until I got older, but yeah, the Lion Force was my first. And that was the second time I knew what anime was, because I didn't know what anime was. To me, it was just animation, failing to realize that we were growing into anime from the get-go. I mean, of course, you, Norby, you were getting into it since Godzilla, so you already,
he came out with.
I was gonna get into it since I was a little baby, and then so they actually gave me a little giant robo, and he said, "Yeah," and so that's
if I'm thinking pre-Transformers, giant, not as much giant robots, but I was 4 years old when I saw Star Wars. C-3PO and R2-D2.
Yeah.
And then you got 1982. 1982 is when The Empire Strikes Back came out. And you had the giant walkers. You cannot tell me those weren't impressive back in the day.
This might make you a little bit of this might catch you into a little bit of this timeless man's journey through life and everything like that. But I grew up seeing the first Star Wars in theaters with my dad.
Shut up.
Wow.
Oh, see you guys later.
You two are old enough. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll be 50 in July.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. This was black when I first started my YouTube channel.
Oh. That's why this will be black again. It'll be black again. Yeah. But like Star Wars was actually old school mech and everything like that. But a lot of like the stuff that they actually got was actually from old school Gundam and everything like that also. You know what I mean? Because there are like a lot of influences that they actually had, rubbing elbows with things, you know what I mean?
And also there were some scary robots, if you remember Thundar the Barbarian with the post-apocalyptic robots, and there was the one bad guy whose head would turn around from good to evil.
Yeah.
Manny Faces?
Gemini.
No, that was
Gemini.
That's He-Man.
That's right.
See, if anything else, if I want one series to actually get a live action right now, it's Thunder the Barbarian. I need for that to be like a 15-part movie because you know, like
15-part movie.
a 15-part movie because like the every time I actually started thinking about it, like it was like that whole entire sequence where it's like Earth is torn apart and super science and sorcery were, and I was like, I was into it as soon as I heard super science and sorcery.
And what an image as a kid, because it was the runaway comic that went between the Earth and the moon, and you saw the moon split in half, and you're like 6 going.
See, let me tell you something. For you kids at home, younger than Naisha and myself, y'all don't know nothing about horror until you grew up in the 80s. The intro either scared you of any anime or any show, even down to the Smurfs, or you grew to love it. Yeah, I went first. Or you grew to love it. Because me, when I was growing up, something about Gargamel just screamed pedophile. And I was like, I was wearing a onesie.
Yeah, when he kept saying, I want to eat you, Smurfette, was, I mean.
Oh.
I wasn't there, sorry.
That's another movie altogether.
I'm used to being on my channel.
And I mean, she had to get around because I mean, one female out of all of the male Smurfs and all that stuff. How did they procreate? Because there were some new characters coming in, so they
Word is, though, the Smurflings were all hers. You know what I'm saying? She got around. She
paid for the house. God, that'd be like throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
Patriot, I got you. That girl had more miles in my car. But no, the 80s
was full of disgusting.
Damn, but seriously, Norb was absolutely correct. Like, no, the gravity of the moon broke apart, and the Centurions. You know what I'm saying? That they had those
Centurions.
Yep. Oh. They had those really good detailed artists drawing those, like the Bionic Six.
Hold on, wait. Let me know if you guys remember Mighty fucking Orbots.
Yes,
I do.
Yes,
the original.
Yes.
The original.
Let's go even more obscure. How about the Inhumanoids with the horror of that?
Oh, I was going to talk about that. I loved Inhumanoids when I was a kid.
Remember the one could grab people and instantly turn them into zombies and just rot them?
Dude, that's traumatizing, man.
Yeah, as a kid, it was so awesome. I mean, it was just, you watch these cartoons now, like, you're so pussified.
I know. People have no idea what they're missing.
No, zero.
So and it's so hard to find any of those now.
No.
Of course, some don't hold up very well. Some, there he went.
And I'm really hoping that Tubi, continues bringing out those old school shows, because I've noticed that they've brought in some really, really old ones like Captain N, Zelda, and all that stuff.
I didn't know Conan was a cartoon until Tubi came out.
Yes.
The one that Conan, the Adventurer. Yeah, he had a pretty good intro, all manly and shit.
Every 80s cartoon had a good intro.
Yeah. Okay.
Or was it? It was Silverhawks, and then there was another one that Cowboys in Space or some sort.
Brave Star.
Yes.
No.
I love the intro, but I never watched the show. All I saw was that this guy with his guitar. Oh, I loved it.
To this day, I still remember the episode of Brave Star. It was in the 80s, every series had a drug episode, and they actually killed a kid in that Brave Star episode. The kid overdosed. And I remember
the 80s.
Yeah, they go to find the kid, and you see his hand right there, so you know he's dead, just in the screen, just laying there. And to this day, I remember, damn, they killed a kid in an 80s cartoon.
The 80s, much like Orion Films, was nobody cared. Like, hey, toughen up. We weren't pansies back then. I'll be 43 this year, so I'm in between both of y'all age groups. But I could say when I was watching that stuff, it's between Patriots right, between the hardcore stuff, hey, toughen up, watch TV. Yeah, people die all the time too. Okay, Cartoon Network, we're doing this now. Teen Titans Go. Let's ruin another series. That's another conversation.
Yeah.
But
the best thing I liked about the 80s is when somebody said, "Oh, that offends me," and you just look at them and say, "So," and you keep watching.
Exactly.
Right. And so
there we go.
I see you, Norb. And so to wrap this up, now we know about
the 80s. You need to get a new gerbil to power your wheel there in your computer.
I tried. You know what I mean? Like I put hot pokers on it and everything like that. I actually I'm trying to do everything like hot and cold. Nothing bothers it anymore. And it's a badass now. It's actually over there now smoking a cigar.
You could dungeon master that shit and make him push a wheel with a whip and chains.
That's going back into Conan. Wheel of Pain. Have we talked about robots yet?
We didn't talk about Robotech. I was actually going to talk about Mosquito 21. Right? So I was just about to talk about.
I had that one. That's what the exosuit bike, right?
Shotgun version, yeah. I actually have my Valkyrie someplace the other. It's just like deep someplace that I can't get to it right now. But I could have actually pulled out Jetfire and everything like that, and just like made that my stand-in Robotech guy and everything like that, you know. But I sent you a bunch of pictures on Jetfire and Robotech too, and everything.
I'm using the timestamp. I'm literally writing down the timestamp of all your suggestions right now. I love this stuff of Jetfire, aka Skyfire. So I saw. I'm gonna give him a free shout out anyway. Rodimus Primal on when he was talking about the Jetfire copyright thing, which was very interesting because they actually wrote the script. This back in Transformers, guys. G1 for you youngins. Where they actually said his name was Jetfire, and then there was another script. His name was Skyfire during the whole copyright wars between his design from Robotech, Macross Plus, and the Transformers. And that's why you only had 6 episodes, Patriot? You're better at this.
They still dealt with that issue throughout season 2. That's why Jetfire just up and disappears. They just completely, okay, we're not using him anymore.
Although they're bringing him back now and everything, because like everything they're redubbing is Jetfire now and everything, since they're actually making Jetfire the brand name now and everything.
I think in Marvel Comics, if I'm not mistaken, they use the animated series design, but they called him Jetfire in the comics
to eliminate any issue.
Yeah, right. And it's all because of Harmony Gold dicks that they are and everything like that. You know, like Harmony Gold is actually still trying to like hold down like dicks. They're still trying to like keep a stranglehold on Robotech and Macross here and everything like that.
They haven't been relevant since the remake in 00 when they did that Macross movie. It was sick,
right?
With the Robotech jet with the mind control versus the typical pilot. It was it was a
Macross Plus. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Macross Plus, that OVA. It was badass. But
you know, Harmony Gold. I want to say Harmony Gold is actually just secure in being poor, and that's all they're actually. They just want to hold on to. That's all it is. They actually just want to hold on to the. They just want to hold on to the license. They don't really want to make anything out of it or anything like that. It's just actually to be spiteful to anyone else. It's like if I can't do anything with it, no one else will. You know, like
hell of a Megatron complex. No, it's true. Just like it's like the Shazam Captain Marvel wars between Marvel and DC. That's exactly good.
Right. Anyway. And Harmony Gold, yes, I did say dicks.
And the GoBots.
Absolutely. Well, that's a different story altogether and everything like that, because Tonka used to own GoBots and everything. You know what I mean? And then now it's a Transformer brand, and we actually just got a Crasher just recently.
Crasher away!
Yeah, but I don't have it. Yeah, go get her. I don't have it myself.
She is my all-time favorite character. I think it's because of the laugh. It was just
I love the fact that she's so maniacal. I agree.
I have no beef with GoBots. They were, I would say Honda. Wow. They were Hanna-Barbera's answer to Transformers. So I'll let that slide. Because
Hanna-Barbera actually came out with GoBots first before.
This is true. They were 78. Right. That's very true. The Transformers,
right.
Okay, Hanna-Barbera. We'll see what you can do.
Like the Marvel version of.
You're right.
And I just found it entertaining.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that Crasher?
Yes, it's Crasher. Look at that. Oh my goodness!
Shut up and take my money. Wait.
Shut up and take my money. But love it. He was just showing Crasher just now.
But I sound like I'm drowning.
You're okay on our end.
Hold on. Now you guys actually sound like you're actually underwater.
Uh-oh. Control delete.
Oh, wait. You're coming back, I think?
Yeah, yes.
It's probably buffering. But okay. So we talked about the past giant robot mechas and whatnot in the world. Now for the present and the future. So for example, Naisha, Gundam 00 or Gundam Wing series. Have any of you guys checked that out? Like, what's the modern mechas are you guys checking out that's made obviously after the 80s?
Well, because of Toonami, I would not have known Gundam Wing, because the minute I saw that trailer, I'm like, oh my goodness, what? Oh no, actually, no. Let's go back. Evangelion. And that a friend of mine introduced me to that in high school, and I was like, that was when I was going into the world of mature anime.
Correct.
And I was like,
there it is. Norb, I saw that.
Because you're learning about death, you're learning about beheading, you're learning about hot, sexy guys in helmets that you never saw until towards the second season of Gundam.
Wow.
Represent those
And
girls,
when-
now
You went robots. When
girls.
I went adult anime,
When you
I
learn
went
about-
with Ninja Scroll, Demon City, all that
Yep.
stuff.
Ninja
Classic.
Scroll, yes.
Classic page.
But you also learned about that in Robotech too. I think like Robotech was actually the first series that we actually dealt with death. You know what I mean? With the death of Roy Fokker, with the death of like certain other characters that were actually in the series and everything
Roy
like that.
Fokker.
So,
I love that motherfucker. Yeah.
right. Yeah. So, it wasn't your suggestion. Hold on. There was actually something else that I was actually thinking of. It was what were you talking about? What were you talking about again just now?
Gundam Wing and Zex Marquis, who's sexy
Oh,
as hell, but short.
Okay, Gundam Witch.
He was a pretty
from
boy with a
Mercury.
helmet.
Wait, Gundam Witch from Mercury. Has anybody seen that yet?
No, it's on my to watch list. I just got done watching Double O, which I recommend, by the way.
Well, I recommend Witch from Mercury because, like, I'm really into that series, and I've actually been following it
Is
on
that
YouTube.
the new one with the protagonist is a woman? The first time she's a lead in Gundam series ever.
That's the one. That's
Okay.
the one,
That's on my list. It just dropped.
and I'm loving it. Yeah.
No, you don't understand. Like out of 50 years. First of all, Gundam's pushing 50, right, Norb? Correct me.
Yeah, I think so. No,
Yeah.
actually, I think it's pushing like 1,000. I don't know. It's old.
No, Patriot. No, seriously. In Japan, it supersedes even Voltron and Transformers. The series is very, very old.
Yep.
Yeah. And anyway, this is in 50 years they finally gave a lead role to a female character, so I want to check that out.
Yeah. And this is actually kind of like, in a way, it actually kind of reminds me of Utena. If anybody's familiar with that.
That I am. Okay.
Okay. So in a way, it actually kind of reminds me of Utena, where you actually have like a female and a female, where you actually have two female characters who are actually kind of like bride and groom and everything like that, kind of like fighting for like a dueling kind of a thing, you know? But it's just so much more badass only because it actually involves Gundam and everything like that. But it's gonna get brutal. So that's I'm just gonna leave it there and everything like that. Because CJ, if you're actually into Gundam, you need to watch it stat.
Okay.
You know?
Seriously, I will.
Right. Like
then,
it's actually a really good series. I'm super surprised about how well it's actually done. Like the art is freaking amazing. Characters.
What show's this again?
Like everything.
Gundam. Which from? Go ahead, Norm.
No, Witch from Mercury.
Witch from Mercury. But is it titled Gundam Witch from Mercury or just Witch from Mercury?
No, Gundam Witch from Mercury.
There you go. It's always Jason. Oh, seriously, it's always a Gundam in front. Here's my top 3 recommendations now. Norb, you never let me down, so I'm gonna put that in the list. Witch from Mercury. I strongly recommend Double O. And Jason, you will love the shit out of Gundam Wing. It's drawn Transformers 90s style Naisha. Let me know if I'm wrong, but it's a good 50 episodes. Heavy written plot though. You'll love it.
Yeah,
strongly recommend it.
Where can you watch these?
Huh?
Where can you watch these?
Now, shit, I got the original box set down here somewhere.
I know. I have the original box set too. And
we can watch it at their houses.
Oh, that'd be awesome, right? I terabyte drive all my stuff from the internet now. So
G Gundam was a guilty pleasure because even though the voice actor for Domino or Amino Ray or something, Domu Kashu, yes, he could have done better. But I love when he screamed. Yes,
Listen, you guys thought Galvatron, Frank Welker did a Galvatron. Like, how does this guy keep his lungs, dude? Domu Kashu,
no.
Right? No, Domo be screaming. Have you watched it, Norb?
What? Transformers with
G
Gundam.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, every action move, he just screams.
Shining finger.
Yeah, man. He's just the guy's an amazing voice actor.
Yes. And that was the only time I've ever seen him, I think, play something, because I think he retired after that.
He did no, he only had 2 roles.
Finger.
I love you. All right. Well, here's some honorable mentions right here.
Go ahead. Oh, you know what I need to recommend to you guys? Have you guys actually seen not Dangayo? What was this other one that I was actually going to talk about? It was
Gurren
Dangayo. Not Gurren Lagann, but I love the hell out of that thing though. Like I keep on telling Nai, like she needs to check out Gurren Lagann because like by the end of that, when you're actually finished with it, you'll actually believe in yourself and you'll actually believe in everything that's actually going on. You know, Like
I know what he's talking about too. But go
it's
ahead.
so
Norb.
good though. It's so good. But what was this other one that Guard? No, that wasn't the one I was thinking about. Give me a second. Keep talking amongst yourselves. I'm gonna pop it up over here.
All right. I'm gonna mention some on. What do you got there? Wait, Patriot, what you got there? Shut up. Nice.
Needle nose.
He's one of the many I have to toy hack. Let me show you my toy hacks backlog.
Go nuts.
Yeah, what's your toy hack? My God, what do you have in there? Like, what do you actually have that you need to toy hacks?
Yeah. Needle nose, Crasher.
That masterpiece Crasher was amazing.
Metal
Hawk. Need a Crasher.
Metal Hawk just came in, and one that I'm going to make a lot of people jealous. They finally released a set for the Centurion drone.
Nice.
Generations. Remember the gray one that came with all the extra little pieces?
Yeah.
Sorry, before that sounds familiar, but I don't know what that is.
No, you won't know what it is. It's actually kind of like you haven't been following like a lot of like the Transformer stuff and everything. Jason, I'll show it to you.
Yeah. He's like, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, he actually knows exactly where it is. Like, Patriot, it's actually to your left.
He knows his category.
That's essentially so that's actually made off of Brunt, who is actually like a character. Naisha, you know Brunt because he's a part of
the guy from Armada.
Right.
Well, he was a repaint of Brunt.
No? Okay.
And they made him Generation Selects, and he came with a bunch of extra weapons.
Huh.
And then he was like, I swear to God, they only made 500 of him. Now you can't find him anymore.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You might have like number 300 or 200 for that matter. It might be 500. Who knows? Yeah, that's crazy. But here's some honorable mentions that you guys all should check out, and plus the viewers. Code Geass is amazing.
Yes.
That's basically 2006 till now. I had a list in my head. Oh God. Oh, Gundam Blood Orphan Children. That was very good. And finally, and of course, how did I forget? Big O itself. Big O was basically. You seen that? Oh, shut up!
I remember that.
Okay, good. You're serious? I'm sorry.
Look at him.
There he is. It's like if Batman. What would you say, Norb? If Batman and I don't know, Giant Mecha had a baby, that's Big O.
No, I think if Bruce Wayne were actually running around, like walking around one day and everything like that, and he trips over a giant neck and falls into the seat, and then he paints it black, and then that's him now. You know, like he gave him the Batman suit, and he's actually just fighting crime with a Big O.
Basically.
Okay, I can see that.
Those are my honorable mentions. Yep.
I have to thank Patriot Prime though, because I know this is like way back. He posted something from brewstew.com. It was about the one chip challenge. Ever since I saw that video, I subscribed to that man. That man.
I have been watching that so much.
That's hilarious. That's how I found out through Patriot. That's crazy how that works. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Y'all just reminded me. I need to load up my business card.
His animation is hilarious. I've watched all his episodes. It's hilarious.
And everything is based on true stories that happened to him.
Yes.
That's what's hilarious about it. That's a brilliant show concept. Dumb stuff that happens to you. What is that? Ooh. Wait, shine it down. Oh wow.
That's my Autobot business card holder. So I'm at the convention tomorrow. I'm like, hey, have you heard of me? Well, here.
Oh, I am envying this man so much.
Aw, look at that.
Badass, oh, I gotta let Norb.
That's awesome.
Oh, look at that. That's your card. That's pretty cool. Oh, do you mind? Or put your finger over credentials, whatever?
Yeah, so people can scan it.
That's pretty badass. You guys feel free to scan anytime if you want to get a hold of them. I mean, that's a very good idea.
I had those made for TFCon.
That's my next stop. You know what? I need to get my cards too. That's my next stop.
I like that.
But yeah, guys, that's my hour. I'm waiting for Norb to come in and say a proper goodbye real quick. I appreciate you guys doing this last review for me for the summer. I'm taking a long, much-needed break. Naisha, I'm taking your advice. We talked about that in private in regards to... No, I'm okay. Okay. Yeah, no, really. I'm really taking it with a grain of salt. Patriot, I always love working with you. It was a great honor working with you on such a project. I'll be back again in August for my viewers, but... Yeah, no, I'm just taking a much needed break. That's all. I mean, I hit my 5K. I need to stop and get some tea. And what you got there, Norm?
Oh, nothing. I'm just back to say goodbye.
He's so crazy. But yeah, anything you guys want to plug in the meantime? You know how I'm always up for plugs. Help you guys out and whatnot.
Well, I've got a new video coming up pretty soon and everything.
Oh shit! Wait, that was
Wait,
a
what?
bad move. Norm, you go first. You guys did in unison.
No, go ahead. Let Jason go first. I'm actually just
Please,
trying to get some stuff over here.
Oh, what are we doing?
Just plugs. Final plugs. He's like, wait, what?
Well, my name is Jason, Patriot Prime Reviews. You can find me on YouTube, Patriot Prime Reviews, Facebook, Patriot Prime Reviews, Instagram, Patriot Prime Reviews, and the Twitter. Shit. Oh, Patriot Prime Reviews.
You know what the messed up part is? I fell for that. That's the. I love this guy. Just average girl. You got anything?
Yep. I'm gonna be working on a video tomorrow, and hopefully get it posted up. Also tomorrow as well. Stay tuned for what I'm going to be doing about my story, Knights of Iran. I look forward to showing you guys the webcomic because it's been a long time coming, and you know it's been fun. And I wish that we do this more often.
Seriously, yeah. Well,
right.
I'll work on another Cybertronian. This will be one of the part of the Cybertronian Council, technically, episodes. Yeah, it'll be in my package. Norm?
Yeah, you can actually reach me on Diecast Norbs on YouTube, Diecast Norbs Activate, Galactic Hooligan on what do you call it? On the YouTubes. You can actually reach me. You can actually come over and hang out with all of us on the Hooligans Hangout right on YouTube, right on the Facebook and everything also. And you can actually come over. I think I'm Diecast Norbs on Twitter and on Twitter. I don't know if I should actually keep it though, because like every time I keep on thinking about it, I keep on thinking to myself, Elon Musk is fucking up. So like, I don't know if
I read that article.
Bruh,
We're not kidding.
Yeah. So
I
don't
tell you
know,
what,
like,
I have found Twitter a little bit more enjoyable since he took over. I haven't
Really?
been labeled all kinds of things just for existing.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's not even like him or anything like that. I just think he's like everything's just that. Well, that's another video altogether. We'll actually have a grievances video one day where we actually air out all of our grievances. It'll actually be kind of like the purge of old videos.
Yeah, you talk about demonetized and losing subscribers.
Right. He's not wrong though. Right.
Nah. So you can actually find me on those platforms and everything, and I will actually be there. I'm working on a jazz video for Cybertronian Jazz right now and everything. Because Cybertronian.
It's about that blaster beat, that jazz beat. I
really wish I had a remix of that one.
Oh, and I got to look at the Toy Hacks decal set for Cybertronian Jazz today.
Wow, wait. How are you gonna toy hack something that should be plain colored?
Well, they always tend to upgrade.
Gotta make it work.
I really want to see this one, so I'm actually kind of curious. But more than anything else, I'm curious about the one for Metal Hawk, because Metal Hawk is actually a favorite of mine, and you know, ever since
He's gonna be my next Toy Hacks one. Actually, he's in one of these envelopes I haven't opened yet.
Right.
Get around. Norm, I'm taking your advice. I'm definitely going after that Blitzwing. I love that Blitzwing in the group chat. Yeah, I gotta do that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that. Yes, that was a really good Blitzwing. Yes.
But all right,
that was actually supposed to be like one of the third-party ones. There was one that came out just recently, and I think Magnemotion actually had it on just the other day. I think it's only going for like about 100 and some like $150 something.
For that much detail, it's ridiculously cheap. They're not Patriot. You ought to send them a link, Norm. Send them a link. It's really
there's Metal Hawk.
You know, the only thing I need that for is just for the piece that actually goes onto the head of the plane and everything like that, just to like clear, just to like get that blue into like right before the intakes and everything like that, you know. So that's the only thing I need it for and everything. Aside from that, like everything else is actually maybe a plus and everything. Like the gold trims are actually okay and everything. I'm not fond of the little computer bits under his jubblies and everything like that. I don't know. Like I'm actually, so I'm actually trying. You know, like. Okay, Metal Hawk actually has this piece right over here, and they're actually kind of like making him 80s style by putting like kind of like a computer kind of like diagram like right on the ends right over here. I'm not into that as much, but I like the gold pieces that they actually put on the inside and everything, you know? The only thing that I would probably need it for is for the piece that actually goes on the back of the nose cone and everything that actually goes into the fuselage or that looks like it actually makes the nose cone look more complete, you know? Aside from that, I don't know. Oh, and then you know what we actually forgot to talk about? We're going to have to talk about this later. It's the Transformers movie, Rise of the Beast. It's coming out. You know what?
I forgot about that.
I actually have my thoughts about that. I'm going to talk to you about this later, Patriot, because like they put Kicker in there. What? You know, like everything, like everybody's actually saying it looks like they're actually getting an exosuit. The guy's freaking Kicker. Oh, Transformers Energon?
Oh, that was the era I skipped. That was my
Very good. Very good.
War years.
So they actually had the only human character that could actually stand up to a Transformer-sized guy as a human guy. It was like Kicker actually had an Iron Man suit, and he actually went up against. Yeah,
all right, Norb, I completely blinked on that one.
I'm just saying.
No, you're fine. You're good. I just blinked on that one. Well, all right, guys. Well, I gotta go, but yes, feel free to share, comment, subscribe to all of their channels and whatnot. And I appreciate you three coming on. And I'll see you guys at the TF Con. Maybe I might have an episode of CJ's Travels, influenced by Naisha, of course.
Yeah, definitely. And I hope that people see us at TF Con to say hi and all that stuff. So that would be awesome too.
Yeah,
have you guys been to the Transform Convention?
No, this is my first. I'm
excited. This is my first too.
This will be my second. I went to.
Here's a lot of the comments. Here's a lot of the comments that I got after the fact.
Okay.
Is I saw you at the convention, but I was going to say hi, but I was nervous. I was like, just come up and say hi, man.
You know what? I'm going to make a PSA on that. We're people too. Just come say hi. For all the audiences, all four of us, just do it.
Come say hi to me and my switchblade.
I was going to say we don't bite, but
and Patriot's biceps. His 29.
The only thing is, if we're eating, if we're sitting down having dinner, that's when you don't flop down beside us and start talking.
Or you know what? Who's seen oh God, Bad Santa? I'm on my fucking lunch break. All right, guys.
You know what?
Peace.
I'm sorry, but before we go, you know what I was actually thinking? I was actually thinking of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's like trouble coming, happy coming.
Yeah. All right, kids, I gotta go.
Okay.
Bye, guys.